had became ruins, but warm ones, the kind you still want to walk through. Visit the ruins sometimes when the deep house plays the right song, when the night gets nostalgic and the feeling comes along of what we built together and what we let fall down. I walk through the warm ruins of us in this town. To be afraid of visiting, of touching, of remembering. Still, warm ruins are better than no ruins at all. And there's something in the warmth that still exists in the rubble, something in the ruins worth the trouble of going back, walking through the warm ruins of me and you. Still feel like somewhere worth returning to. Warm ruins, still standing in the dark. Warm ruins, still living in my heart. Not the building, not the whole, just the warmth that survived before. Warm ruins, oh what we were. Warm ruins, everything still stirs when I walk through, when I remember the warm ruins of our December, of our nights, of our sound. Warm ruins, still the most beautiful thing I found. Archaeologists spend their lives in ruins, looking for the warmth that ancient living left behind. And I understand them now, walking through the remnants of a love that left its mark in the most beautiful way. Only archaeology of my heart. And there's something in the warmth that still exists in the rubble, something in the Hotel midnight, room for one, or maybe two, depending on the night. I've stayed in 100 rooms that all look the same. White walls and white sheets and forgettable frames. On the wall above the bed, where I lie awake with the deep house in my earphones and the choices that I make. At 2 a.m. in strange city, in the glow of a different sky. Hotel midnight is the same everywhere I try. To sleep, to rest, to be the version that checks out by 11 and moves on to the next. Hotel midnight, and the deep house travels with me through every room number, through every different city, through every kind of slumber that isn't quite sleep. It's more like floating in the hotel midnight feeling of never quite belonging anywhere, but everywhere equally. Hotel midnight, room with a view. Hotel midnight, of a city I never knew. Well enough to call it home, just well enough to be alone. Beautifully, hotel midnight, just the music and me, and the white walls and the anonymity of a bed that holds no history. Hotel midnight, temporary and free. There's a freedom in the hotel that the home can't give. The blank slate of a room where no one knows how you live, where the deep house plays into unfamiliar air, where the midnight is a stranger and the stranger doesn't care who you were before, who you'll be tomorrow. Hotel midnight borrows no sorrow from your history, from your name. Hotel midnight, every city feels the same. Kinda lonely, kinda free. Hotel midnight, just the deep house and me. And the deep house travels with me through every room number, through every different city, through every kind of slumber that isn't quite sleep. It's more like floating in the hotel midnight feeling of never quite belonging anywhere, but everywhere equally. Hotel midnight, room with a view. Hotel midnight, of a city I never knew. Well enough to call it home, just well enough to be alone and beautifully. Hotel midnight, just the music and me, and the white walls and the anonymity devastating underneath. I didn't see it coming, the way I'll never do, with the things that matter most, with everything that's true. You were quiet in your impact, understated in your way, but the depth charge of you reaching me still echoes to this day. Below the surface, where the pressure lives, below the surface, where the deep house gives its most honest frequency, its most felt sound. The depth charge of you still reverberates around the parts of me that no one sees. And the deep house is the only place where I can feel it fully, the depth charge of loving something truly. In the bass and the pressure, in the underwater sound, the depth charge of you is where I'm found most honestly. Depth charge, silent and devastating. Depth charge, slowly reverberating through everything I am, through everything I feel. Depth charge, you were real, more real than anything that happened on the surface, more real than anything that came with a purpose and a plan and a name. Depth charge, nothing's been the same since you, since the deep house, since the pressure of the truth, of the depth charge of you. I surface sometimes, try to be the person who lives in the light, who the depth charge didn't worsen or better or change completely, but I always go back under to where the depth charge lives, in the music and the wonder of feeling something this far down, this honest, this unbound. And the deep house is the only place where I can feel it fully, the depth charge of loving something truly. In the bass and the pressure, in the underwater sound, the depth charge of you is where I'm found most honestly. Depth charge, silent and devastating. Depth charge, slowly reverberating through everything I am, through everything I feel. Depth charge, you were real, more real than anything that happened on the surface, more real than anything that came with a purpose and a plan and a name. Depth charge, nothing's been the same since you, since the deep house, since the pressure of the truth, of the depth charge. Oh, you Death jar still reverberating. Death jar still devastating. Beautifully, honestly, still yours. The things I confess at midnight, I deny by morning. The night is the only witness that keeps my secrets. I confess that I still miss you at 2 a.m. in the deep house place. I confess that I check your profile more than I like to say. I confess that certain songs still stop me cold. I confess that some wounds never really close. I confess it to the music, I confess it to the dark, I confess it to the bass line that lives inside my heart. Not to anyone who'd use it, not to anyone who judged. Midnight confessions to the deep house are enough. In the deep house, hears it all without flinching, without advice, without the morning after, making everything precise and clinical and manageable. The midnight confessions stay where they belong, in the dark, in the music, in the song. Midnight confessions said to no one. Midnight confessions under the sun. They sound like weakness, sound like too much, but in the midnight, in the deep house touch of bass and atmosphere, they sound like truth. Midnight confessions, back to my youth, back to the feeling, back to the real. Midnight confessions are how I heal. I confess I'm tired of being strong. I confess that strong was never who I was all along, just who I performed for everyone watching. I confess the deep house nights are the only thing stopping me from disappearing into the performance, into the face that isn't mine. Midnight confessions buying me time to figure out who I actually am. Midnight confessions, that's the plan. And the deep house hears it all without flinching, without advice, without the morning after, making everything precise and clinical and manageable. The midnight confessions stay where they belong, in the dark, in the music, in the song. Midnight confessions said to no one. Midnight confessions under the sun. They sound like weakness, sound like too much, but in the midnight, in the deep house touch of bass and atmosphere, they sound like truth. Midnight confessions, back to my youth, back to the feeling, back to the real. Midnight confessions are how I heal. Confess it to the music, confess it to the night, confess it to the darkness that keeps it out of sight of everyone who needs you to have nothing holds. Midnight confessions are the stories never told. In daylight, in the real world, in the life you lead. Midnight confessions are exactly what you need. Midnight confessions, just between us. Midnight confessions, the music and me, just us. Always just us. Always just us. On the other side of quiet, something waits, something patient, something real. I spent years afraid of what the quiet held, running from the silence like it had something to tell that I wasn't ready for, that would undo me. But the choir was just waiting for me to come through me, to the other side where the deep house lives, where the music takes everything the quiet gives and turns it into sound, into frequency, into the most honest version of what it means to be present, still alive in the quiet, alive in the dark. And the other side of quiet is not empty, not alone. The other side of quiet is the most like home I've ever felt in my own company, in the deep house, in the beautiful side of me that only quiet reveals. The other side of quiet is where I live now. The other side of quiet, show me how to be with myself without running, without noise. The other side of quiet is my voice, finally heard, finally clear. The other side of quiet has no fear, just the music, just the bass, just the dark in the face I was always meant to have. On the other side of quiet, I came back to me. The world will tell you fill the silence, fill the space with content and with noise, with the performative race to be everywhere it wants to be loud and to be seen. But the other side of quiet is the realest place I've been in my own life, in my own skin. The other side of quiet is where I begin every day, every night, every deep house track that brings me back to the quiet, to myself, to the other side. The other side of quiet is not empty, not alone. The other side of quiet is the most like home I've ever felt in my own company, in the deep house, in the beautiful side of me that only quiet reveals. The other side of quiet is where I live now. The other side of quiet, show me how Have a rainy season that comes every year, when everything gets heavy and the dark gets near. It's not tied to weather or the calendar's months. It comes when it decides to. It comes all at once. The heaviness descending like a personal cloud that only I can see, that I'm not allowed to talk about in daylight in the regular way. So I wait for the night, I wait for the deep house, I wait for this place to let the rainy season be exactly what it is. And the deep house understands. Personal rainy season doesn't ask for explanation, doesn't need a reason, just receives the heaviness, just holds the weight, just plays through the rainy season until it's not too late to breathe again. Rainy season coming through again. Rainy season, this familiar friend of heaviness and longing. Oh, the almost breaking of the music in the dark and the slow remaking of myself, of my strength. Rainy season, any lane you need to stay, I hold the space. Rainy season has its place in the story, in the year, in the deep house, in the here and now. I've learned to pipe for the rainy season, candles and the deep house, and the unreasonable hope that always surfaces even in the gray. The rainy season always ends, the music always plays through to the other side, through to the clear. The rainy season is just a time of year in the self, in the soul. The deep house plays until I'm whole again, and the deep house understands. Personal rainy season doesn't ask for explanation, doesn't need a reason, just receives the heaviness, just holds the weight, just plays through the rainy season until it's not too late to breathe again. Rainy season coming through again. Rainy season, this familiar friend of heaviness and longing, of the almost breaking of the music in the dark and the slow remaking of myself, of my strength. Rainy season, any lane you need to stay, I'll hold the space. Rainy season has its place in the story, in the year, in the deep house, in the here and now. After the rainy season, the air is different. After the rainy season, something is clearer, something is lighter, something is new. The rainy season was always making room for something better, for something true. The rainy season was always for you to become who you needed to be. After the rain, after the deep house, after the me that survived the rainy season again. Rainy season, ooh. feeling of something soft and something deep and something underground. There's a place below the surface of the regular night, where the velvet underground, a feeling comes to light, where the texture of the music feels like something you can touch, soft and dark and layered, never too little, never too much. And I found it in the deep house, found it in the bass, found the velvet underground of my own headspace, where everything is padded, where everything is warm, where the velvet underground protects me from the storm. And the deep house is the velvet that lines the underground of the self, of the night, of the feeling and the sound. That lives below the surface, that lives below the sea, the velvet underground of everything I mean. Velvet underground, soft and dark and deep. Velvet underground, where the real things sleep and wake and breathe and exist without apology. Velvet underground, my personal mythology of who I am, of what I feel, of the deep house and the real velvet underground. Come down into the soul, into the dark, into the velvet underground of your own heart. I've been lining my world with velvet since I learned that the heart surfaces with things I hadn't earned the right to live on. And definitely the velvet underground was always meant for me, for the sensitive, for the deep, for the ones who feel too much to sleep. On the surface, in the bright, the velvet underground is our birthright. And the deep house is the velvet that lines the underground of the self, of the night, of the feeling and the sound. That lives below the surface, that lives below the sea, the velvet underground of everything I mean. Velvet underground, soft and dark and deep. Velvet underground, where the real things sleep and wake and breathe and exist without apology. Velvet underground, my personal mythology of who I am, of what I feel, of the deep house and the real velvet underground. Come down into the soft, into the dark, into the velvet underground of your own heart. Line everything with velvet, line the underground with the softest version of the deepest sound you've ever heard, you've ever felt. The velvet underground is the hand you're dealt. When the deep house finds you, when the night receives you, when the soft and dark finally believes you are worth the velvet, are worth the underground, are worth the feeling, are worth the sound. Glass city, transparent in the dark. A glass city, showing every scar. I live in a glass city, where the walls don't hide a thing, where the neon bleeds through everything, where the night has a particular ring of honesty, of exposure, of the kind of life that lives without enclosure. And I used to want the brick walls, used to want the solid, but the glass city taught me that transparent is the honest way to live, way to feel, way to let the deep house show what's real through the walls, through the skin, through the glass city I live in the deep house place, through every glass surface, amplified by transparency, finding its purpose in the honest, in the open, in the city made of glass. Deep house place for those who let things pass through the honesty. Glass city, show everything. Glass city, what the night will bring through the walls, through the skin. Glass city, letting the music in to every corner, every room. Glass city, lit by the moon and the neon and the bass. Glass city, my kind of place, transparent, honest, real. Glass city, how I feel, most myself, most alive. The glass city at midnight catches every frequency. The deep house bouncing through its transparency into something invisible, into something felt. The glass city, playing the hand it's dealt, with openness, with grace, with the willingness to let the night find every space inside the glass, inside the soul. Glass city, everything else falls away. And the deep house plays through every glass surface, amplified by transparency, finding its purpose in the honest, in the open, in the city made of glass. The deep house plays for those who let things pass through them honestly, 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 honestly. Glass city, showing everything. Glass city, what the night will bring through the walls, through the skin. Glass city, letting the music in to every corner, every room. Glass city, lit by the moon and the neon and the bass. Glass city, my kind of place, transparent, honest, real. Glass city, how I feel, most myself, most alive. You build your glass city in the dark. Build it from music, build it from heart, from transparency, from the willingness to be seen completely, honestly, in the glass city of the deep house, of the night, of the bass, of the blue light, of being real for once, for always. Glass city, honest ways. Glass city, still standing. Glass city, still transparent, still honest, still mine. Glass city, every night. Ooh. blue feeling settling in tonight. A deep blue feeling between the dark and light. Not sad exactly, not quite melancholy, more like the color of something holy. In its honesty, in its weight, the deep blue feeling that arrives too late. For daylight, for the bright, it only comes when the dark is right. And I welcome it now like an old friend. The deep blue feeling that never quite ends, just pauses for the morning and returns at night. The deep blue feeling is my kind of life. And the deep house plays the exact shade of blue that the feeling carries when it comes through. Every note of pigment, every base of you. The deep blue feeling is the most honest view of who I am at night. Deep blue feeling, settling and slow. Deep blue feeling, letting the music flow through the color, through the mood. Deep blue feeling, perfectly tuned to the late night, to the dark. Deep blue feeling in my heart, not heavy, not light, just perfectly blue. Oh, deep blue feeling, it's how I get through every night, every song. Deep blue feeling, where I belong. I've tried to paint it, tried to name it right. The deep blue feeling of the late night. It's not depression, it's not despair, it's the color of the music hanging in the air. Between the notes, between the bass, the deep blue feeling of this familiar space where everything is tinged with the most honest shade of blue that only the deep house ever made. And the deep house plays the exact shade of blue that the feeling carries when it comes through. Every note of pigment, every base of you. The deep blue feeling is the most honest view of who I am at night. Deep blue feeling, settling and slow. Deep blue feeling, letting the music flow through the color, through the mood. Deep blue feeling, perfectly tuned to the late night, to the dark. Deep blue feeling in my heart, not heavy, not light, just perfectly blue. Ooh, deep blue feeling is how I get through every night, every song. Deep blue feeling, where I belong. Let the deep blue settle, don't fight the color. Let the deep blue feeling take you somewhere other than the ordinary, than the gray of day. Deep blue feeling shows the way to the honest, to the real, to the only shade that lets you feel everything completely, everything true. Deep blue feeling is the best of blue. Deep blue feeling, settling now. Deep blue feeling, showing how to feel completely, to feel real. Deep blue feeling, that's the deal. Always blue. Always true. Always true. Indigo hours between the black and blue. Indigo hours made for me and you. There's a specific shade that the sky turns around 4 a.m. when the night has done its work and the day hasn't started yet, and everything sits in the indigo, the most honest color that the clock permits. Not quite dark, not quite light, not quite wrong, not quite right. Just indigo, just in between, the most beautiful place that I've ever seen. And the deep house plays its most honest notes in the indigo hours, when the feeling floats between the night and what comes after, between the serious and the laughter of a new day. Still hours away. Indigo hours, hold me in between. Indigo hours, the most honest I've been all night, all year. Indigo hours are the most sincere of all the dark, of all the light. Oh, indigo hours, between wrong and right, between the base and the dawn. Indigo hours, carry me on into whatever comes next. Indigo hours, past the test of keeping me beautifully in between. I've watched the indigo from many different rooms, different cities, different windows, different moons, but always the same feeling of the in-between. The indigo hours and the deep house and the dream staying here in the not yet and the almost in the indigo that the night does best, right before it gives you back to the day. And the deep house plays its most honest notes in the indigo hours, when the feeling floats between the night and what comes after, between the serious and the laughter of a new day. Still hours away. Indigo hours, hold me in between. Indigo hours, the most honest I've been all night, all year. Ooh, indigo hours are the most sincere of all the dark, of all the light. Oh, indigo hours, between wrong and right, between the base and the dawn. Indigo hours, carry me on into whatever comes next. Indigo hours, past the test of keeping me beautifully in between. Stay in the indigo, don't rush the blue. Stay in the indigo, it was made for you. The in-between, the not quite, the almost there. Indigo hours have a particular care for the ones who need the transition slow. Indigo hours, the most beautiful show of light becoming, of dark releasing, of the deep house finally ceasing to be the only that brought you to the morning. Indigo hours. Still in between. Indigo hours. Most honest I've been. In the indigo, in the almost. Indigo hours. I love you most. Blue exhale into the dark. Blue exhale right from the heart. I held it in for the whole day long. Every feeling, every right and wrong, every moment that that's too much. Every interaction, every unwanted touch of the ordinary, of the demanding, of the world that keeps not understanding that some of us need to exhale blue, need the deep house, need the dark to get through to the other side of the held-in day. Blue exhale is how I find my way. And the deep house receives it, every bit of the exhale, the blue and the heavy, the beautiful and frail parts of me that held it all day. Blue exhale into the music, into the fray. Finally letting go. Blue exhale into the night. Blue exhale making it right. Everything I held today, everything I pushed away. Blue exhale finally released. Blue exhale finally at peace with the dark, the bass, with the blue exhale. Exhale into you, into the music, here into the night. Blue exhale, everything alright. There's a color to the relief when you finally let it out. A blue that mixes with the dark and dissolves every doubt, every tension, every knot, everything the days got caught up in, caught tight in. Blue exhale lets the night begin, the real night, the honest night, the deep house night that makes things right. And the deep house receives it, every bit of the exhale, the blue and the heavy, the beautiful and frail parts of me that held it all day. Blue exhale into the music, into the fray. Finally letting go. Blue exhale into the night. Blue exhale making it right. Everything I held today, everything I pushed away. Blue exhale finally released. Blue exhale finally at peace with the dark, with the bass, with the blue exhale. Exhale into you, into the music, into the night. Blue exhale, everything alright. Exhale everything, let the blue out. Exhale everything without a doubt, that the night can hold it, that the music can carry what the day left heavy, what the hours made vary from bearable to now. Blue exhale, release the light into the deep house. exhale, finally through. There's an hour made for listening, between midnight and the dawn. The listening hour, when the talking stops and the music carries on. This hour sacred, I keep it for myself. I put the conversations on the shelf, the opinions and the noise, the things that people say. I save the listening hour for the end of every day. Everything goes still, except the music, except the bass. The listening hour is my favorite place. And in the listening hour, I finally hear things clearly, the things that they were saying, but I couldn't hear it nearly. The listening hour, back to my heart. I've learned more in this hour than in all the hours before. The listening hour teaches what the day ignores. The frequency of feeling, educational space I've ever been in, sitting still and hearing everything. The deep house has been quietly clearing a path toward all this time. The listening hour, finally mine. And in the listening hour, I finally hear things clearly, the things that they were saying, but I couldn't hear it nearly well enough to feel it, well enough to know. The listening hour is where the real things show. The listening hour, between midnight and the light. The listening hour, deep house in the night, where I stop producing, where I stop the listening hour. Don't let the world take it. Protect the listening hour, even when they try to break it. With demands, noise, with everything that isn't deep house and the dark. The listening hour is a gift you give yourself. Keep it sacred, keep it still. The listening hour always will give back more than it takes. The listening hour is what the deep house makes possible, beautiful, real. The listening hour still here. The listening hour still clear, still sacred, still mine. The listening hour, every night, every time.